Sunday evening at Kendal Calling. I'm with Showstream TV. I'm Zenner, and I'm joined by the fabulous Queen Zee. Just rolled into town. How's your weekend been so far?
It's been really good.
And there's a birthday in the band.
There is.
Can we sing happy birthday? Is that really lame? What do you reckon?
Here I go.
Should we?
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear David. Happy birthday to you.
Someone needs to do drums. Woo!
That would be
So
Dave's
what's
job.
the best present been so far, then, David?
Oh, I got I got a Tim and Eric book. It's pretty good.
Is this niche?
No one will know what that is. It's very niche.
I was going to say, I'm not sure what that is.
Tim, you know Tim?
There'll be like maybe like
Eric?
maybe
No.
like
Tim and Eric? Don't know.
maybe like 2 people will be like, oh, that's interesting, and that's about it.
Are you happy with the present
I'm
though?
very
You're
happy with it,
ecstatic. Does it mean cake?
Yeah.
Dave's on the motorway. Dave's mum like pulled up alongside us and made us stop, and then passed in a load of cakes. It was like a kind of like
Really? Did that actually
it was like, do you know, like a drug deal, like a drug like drop.
Oh my god.
She's
that's
in line of
beautiful.
duty in the next season.
Yeah.
She's been smuggling.
Stunt driver as well.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
She's got a gun.
I mean, you're the. Do you know what? You're one of those bands that you think, how do I just distill the questions here? That I could literally question for hours. But we had a little sneaky interview with one of your probably faves yesterday. So I'm just going to throw it out there and see what you say. But when you roll up to these festivals and you bump into other bands, who are you really happy to bump into?
Lancashire Hot Pots.
It's not the answer I was looking for, but you know.
Is it Dream Wife you're looking for?
Well, all I'm going to say is they want to know how Ash's massage was at Glastonbury.
Absolutely Alice from Dream Wife. She walked past as I was sat outside of a massage tent waiting to get massaged because I woke up and I'd hurt my neck and it was show day and I couldn't move, and obviously we have to move on stage, so she was just laughing at me and she took a photo. Like, I was just sat there like
They were spending some time in the healing field. Did you feel?
We did with
Did
the
you
4 of
feel
us. Yeah,
whole again afterwards?
the healing fields was really good.
Yeah.
We went, me, Dave, Bella, and Alice went and had a nap in like a circle together. We summoned some kind of UK indie punk scene 2019 healing energy.
That
It was
sounds
really
like
good.
somewhere I want to hang out. Like,
Yeah, it was great.
It's pretty chill.
and how was the set at Glasto? Is it one of those moments for you?
Yeah, it was amazing. It was Glasgow, wasn't it? Do you know what I mean? It's like, you kind of, when you start off doing this, I never thought I'd be able to go and play Glastonbury, or like a band like us, you know, like a punk band or a queer band or whatever, would have that platform. So to just be there and be invited to the party was amazing. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's
Incredible. Well deserved as well. I mean, watching you over the last couple of years, getting so many people getting behind what you're doing, you know, the real spirit of DIY and independence in everything that you do that really comes through. What's driven you to set up your own label and to be so fiercely DIY?
I think it just comes naturally.
Yeah.
What?
No one else had others.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. I can't believe that
I
for
mean,
a
no,
second.
that was like that is literally it. It's kind of like we never wanted to sit around and wait for someone. Do you know what I mean? Like, we wanted to play gigs, so we put them on ourselves. We wanted to release a record, so we got together the means we need to do that, our press, our label, and whatever. And like, yeah, you know, we've had offers. They've just not been as good as we could do for ourselves. So until someone can do a better job than I can, which hasn't been yet, then obviously we won't. We just do it ourselves. It makes sense.
Well, that just means that you're not compromising yourself in any way. You're doing what you want to do and what you're passionate about
Exactly.
and expressing
Yeah.
yourselves, which, high five for all of you. High five. There you go, virtual one.
Go that way.
We had like
Loving the high five, yeah.
Do you know to high five proper, you look at the elbow.
Really?
Yeah.
How-
Like, look at my elbow.
okay.
And then
Just look at
Okay.
Yeah, I have to high five as well,
That's
so
a
look at
bit
the
like, wow, look into my eyes. Look into my eye. No, look into my elbow.
I've got a really knobbly
So
elbow.
it is quite a knobbly elbow. Any other weird, strange ailments to the body parts that we should be aware of? I wonder where you were going then.
It's bizarre down there. Looks like
Well,
Ken.
I've got space on my legs today, so it's all going on. You know,
Yeah.
I'm not even at Blue Dot. I'm at Kendal Calling, but you know. So talking about the we've been talking yesterday. We had a really interesting chat with Dreamwife about the experiences they've had as, you know, supporting other artists and other musicians coming through, or the talks that they've done with people before gigs. You seem to be the type of band that people seem to gravitate to, that they want to share things with you, or they want to gain from your experiences. Have you found that you've been supporting many other people in the local music scene in Liverpool?
Yeah. Someone else want to take this?
Nah, you can have it.
Yeah, I mean, I think people gravitate towards us because they'll kind of talk to anyone. And yeah, I like talking to people and I like meeting people, particularly at festivals. You know, there's some bands that you just have an instant kind of chemistry with. Like, you'll meet them and you just hang out, and from then on you're just friends. Because it's quite hard to socialise outside of being a band, you know. So a lot of the time your friends do become people who also tour and like know what it's like, because your social circle's like so destroyed at home. So yeah, we've become really close to Zootons and Dreamwife and Marmosettes, and like, you know, I think everyone you spend a lot of time with on the road, you do just kind of become
such
friends.
a strong scene in Liverpool at the minute as well. You've got the Mysteries doing really well. SPQR. Who are the bands that we should be checking out and keeping an eye out for?
There's a band called Sniffer who are absolutely incredible. I think they might be. They are going to take the industry by storm. Like,
what's
they're
different
massive.
and special about Sniffer then?
To be honest, you've got to see it.
Really?
But it's incredible. It's like.
Is this a real band? Yeah. I've seen some giggling behind me and I'm like, come on. You know, when people go to festivals and they go, yeah, I'm really hyped for this band, I'm really hyped. And they're all talking about fictitious bands that don't exist. And everyone's like, yeah, they're just the next big thing.
Everyone should look up Sniffer, genuinely. They're a fantastic band. The owner, the guy who owns the venue, who we love to play in called Drop the Dumbbells, it's his band.
Okay. I was like, I'm gonna Google it and I'm gonna be led to Zee's website, aren't I?
Yeah.
Chinsniffer.com.
Chin sniffed.
Obviously, you've been very open about LGBTQ in music.
Yeah.
Who are the best people, like promoters and people in the industry, that have been really supportive to you to allow you to be who you are?
I'm not sure who's necessarily been the best. It's quite a bizarre experience because the network isn't always what you think it will be, if you know what I mean. So it's not always the way where like the queer scene adopts you and you just kind of go through that. You know, there's a lot of allies in different places you wouldn't expect it. So behind the doors, like, you might have a publisher who's brilliant, which we do, and he's, you know, fantastic. And by platforming us and supporting us and loving what we're doing, it also kind of furthers our career in that sense.
Yeah.
In terms of people will know, Dreamwife are amazing. Do you know what I mean? They're doing a compilation at the moment. I don't know if I can announce that. I'll shut up about that. Dreamwife are doing something at the moment that's really bringing everyone together. That'll be really fun. I
think it's really key to allow artists to truly be who they are and express themselves without needing to put them in boxes and genres, and I just think it's so important that you have people there supporting you, like blogs and journalists and radio. Have you found you've had a lot of support for your journey so far?
Actually, someone who's been the most supportive of us is Iggy Pop. That's the one, isn't it, really? Iggy, like, if Iggy Pop wasn't playing us on the radio, we wouldn't be here now at Kendal. Like, our entire band's existence has been based off the fact that Iggy Pop really likes to play us on radio.
I think you are underestimating your impact on the music scene.
Seriously, you can be the best band ever, but until someone is willing to step forward and go, I really like this, people are preemptive to do it. But as soon as someone does, and as soon as someone who has the weight like Iggy goes, I really like this, you feel the wave. You feel NME go, oh, okay, we'll have a listen, and you feel like Radio 1 go, okay, yeah, we'll have a look. And then as soon as they're onto it, the ball starts rolling, and it was Iggy Pop playing us that really kind of kicked the ball off. So
but
thank you,
that's
Iggy.
Insane, because like Sass and Die and Loner are always absolutely huge tunes. They've been like around for a couple of years or so now, haven't they?
Yeah, Loner's fairly new, but Sass or Die we've released a few times. But the internet is so full of music. There's so many bands and so many people creating, and there's such a limited amount of space that you're all just like under this kind of like, you're just kind of in this pool and you're just swimming around and trying to get out of that into the next one is so hard. So, you know, feeling the weight of those champions behind you, you know, you really do feel it. And going back to Dreamwife and Marmosettes and Zootons who took us on tour, those nods as well, you know, that's the best support you can have from a band, when they're willing to throw their like full weight behind it and go to their fans, I really like this, go check it out. And you see that a lot.
Skunk Anansie also, I hear.
Yeah.
So you're going on tour with Skunk
Yeah.
Anansie? Oh my God. You're so excited,
Yeah, it's
right?
great.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's cool. We
Have
listen
you
to
met
in
them
the
yet? What are you going to say when you meet Skin?
That's Skin from Skunk Anansie. They're not there, you didn't really need to look. That's just a tree.
You're pretty hyped for it. Where are you heading on these tour days?
Brixton.
Yeah.
There's a long list, right? Don't worry.
Brixton, London, Brixton Academy. We're playing Brixton Academy. We're very excited.
Very
We're
excited
playing
about
Brixton
that
Academy.
huge stage.
We're doing Bristol, Leeds, Brighton,
Don't pass it to me.
Cardiff,
Go on, the ones that I know.
cities in the United Kingdom that have music venues.
Yeah, so you're really hyped for it.
Venue,
Do you know what?
maybe-
Right. Once you've done more than one tour, you don't know where anywhere is, and you don't care as well. You just turn up. You go to the Greg's. You go to the
Greg's.
backstage. You play the show. You go sleep in the travel lodge. You go to the next gig, and that's.
Is this what's a typical day on
That's the
tour
day, that's the
with
day.
Z? Come on.
That was
That was
it.
it.
Sometimes you
Greg's.
swap Greg's for Subway.
Okay.
Sometimes you just don't eat because you've got no money.
If we're feeling bougie, we try and get to Wetherspoons. Like,
Yeah.
Really?
Rent a spoons the other day.
Have you done that the other day?
Did it
Have you done
yesterday,
it with the
actually.
app and got people to send you drinks to your table?
No, I hate that.
No.
I hate that, and I hate everyone who does that for bands. Bands, if you're a band watching this right now and you've got people to do that, I hate you. I want you to know I hate you.
And because you are obviously the spirit of DIY, like I've said before, to those artists like trying to push through at the moment, being sat at home feeling uninspired, what's the best 3 tips that you've got for them?
Crack on.
Yeah.
Crack on, get over it.
Do
Get-
it.
yeah.
Sort it out and do it.
Yeah, that's 3 tips.
You have to, you literally, it sounds really mundane and like I had this said to me loads of times and like didn't believe it, but like you do just have to keep going and just keep writing. Those songs you've got at the moment aren't as good as the songs you will write next year or the year after that or the year after that. And your show will be better next year and next year and next year. You have to practice loads, you have to write loads, and you just have to keep doing it and keep practicing.
We haven't even talked about your explosive live performances, which of course one of which is coming up this evening.
Yes.
What is the essential ingredient in the live set for Queen Zee?
Sweat.
Sweat.
Yeah, I was going to say it's always a very colourful affair, isn't it?
Sweat, blood, and nudity. Big 3.
Thank you so much, Queen Zee. You are epic in every
you.
sense of the word. Thank you so much, Zenner with Showstream TV at Kendal Calling and the fabulous Queen Zee. Happy birthday.